Hello dear audience. Today I hope that you are well. I am coming up with the divine and peaceful greetings for all, and today I am going to talk about present tense structure of formation as well as the examples. As in the last few sessions I have talked about different aspects of present tense, like we have discussed present simple, we have discussed present continuous, we have discussed present perfect and present perfect continuous. For today, I have come up with this session wherein you can really understand that what are the structural patterns of these four aspects of present tense. Wherein, let us begin. You know that the present tense is a tense formation in English language wherein we usually refer to the actions or the work that has happened or that is to be performed in the present scenario. Okay, so let's begin. Now, in the first aspect of present tense, that is present simple, it's also being called present indefinite. Why simple or indefinite? Because it spreads across the timeline and it indicates to that action that we usually do in the routine matter, that we usually do and as a customary. That means we actually do not do these works at the time of speaking. Okay, so this is the use of present simple or present indefinite. Let's go for the structures. In its structure, we say that in its structure we have the subject, then we have the first form of the present form of the verb, that's called V1. Then if the verb falls under the category of third person singular, if the subject falls under the category of third person singular, then definitely we use S or ES with the verbs. Okay, that's a special provision that I already discussed, but today also I'll refer to that. Then we have object. Okay, so we have the subject, that is the agent of verb or the agency of an action. Then we have the verb is the action doing word. Then we have an object upon which work is being done. Okay, so we have these three aspects in our sentences. That's called SVO structure of the English language or English grammatical structure, where you have the subject, verb and object. Okay, so likewise we can say that. Then let's go for the example. I eat rice. I is the subject, eat acts as a verb, rice acts as an object. Likewise, in the second example, we have he plays football. In the second example, we definitely can understand that we did not use he play. As we used I eat, we didn't use he play, we used he plays. Okay, so that means he falls under the category of third person singular subject, where we have he, she and it, or any singular noun for that matter. So when we have any kind of subject that is singular in the third person, particularly in the present tense of English language, we have to use E or ES or S with the verb. That makes our verb singular. Okay, like we have he plays football. He has subject, plays as verb and football as an object. Okay, likewise. Let's move to the next aspect. That's called a present continuous form. Present continuous form is another aspect of present tense. It's also called a present progressive tense, wherein this tense is used to refer to any work, or the action that's being done or performed at the time of speaking. Say for example, right now I am discussing English tenses. So I can say that I am discussing about English tenses, or I am talking about tenses. So I can use present continuous because the action I am referring to is being performed at the time of speaking. Okay, that's it. So for the structure of this very aspect of present tense, we have the subject plus be form. Be form is, am, are. Okay, this is the be form, particularly in the present tense of the be form is, am, are. They are the three categories of be form in the present tense. Then we have the verb plus ing. That means that we call technically present participle form of the verb. As I already told that we have the 5 forms of the verb. We have present plural, that's called eat. We have present singular, that's called eats. Then we have past, that's called ate. We have past participle, that's called eaten. Then we have present participle, that's called eating. Okay, we have the 5 forms: present singular, present plural, past participle and present participle. These 5 forms of every verb are very, very important to remember and to use in different formats. Then this means that we have the subject plus be form plus ing form plus object. Let's go for the examples. In the examples we do have I am eating rice. I acts as subject, agent of the verb. Am is, as per the grammatical rules, am always goes as a helping verb with the I. It is I am is a helping verb, eating is a main verb, and rice is an object. So I am eating a rice. Likewise. Then the second example, we can say that she is playing football. She is playing football. She is playing football. So here she acts as a subject, is again acts as helping verb, play with the ing form acts as a main verb, football acts as an object. So the work that is being done by she is playing, and that's being done on football. Football is an object. Okay. So here we can understand that she is playing football. Okay. This is all about the second aspect of present tense, that's called present continuous. Then in the third aspect we have present perfect tense. In the present perfect tense, that actually, as I referred back early in my early sessions, that I told you that present perfect tense is used to refer to an action that is about to be completed or that has been recently completed. That means if we have done 90% or 95% of the work, then we can say that I have done my work. Okay. Likewise, or if we have recently done it, like maybe some moments before, in the recent past, we can say I have done my work. Likewise. So this the structure for this present perfect tense is subject plus have oblique has. Why has oblique have? Because has is again the special provision for the third person singular subject in present tense only. Okay. So that is we have subject plus has for the third person singular subjects, and have for the other subjects, plus V3, that's called present participle. Okay, sorry, that's called past participle. That means the third form of the verb. Okay, if there is eat, that is the first form. Eats, that is the second form. Ate, that is the third form. Okay, that means eat or eats are the first form. Ate is the second form, and eaten is the third form. Okay, here he has considered third form as past participle. Okay, past participle form. So I have eaten rice. Then I have eaten rice. Likewise, then we do have another aspect of it, another example for it. Say he has played football. He has played football. So there he acts as a subject again, but that third person subject. That is the reason, third person singular subject. That's the reason that we are using has at the place of have. Okay, we said he has played. Played is again the past participle form of play, and football is an object. He has played football. He is a subject working on as a working verb is there, that is played, and the object is football. Okay, likewise. So this tense is used to refer to any action that is about to be done or that has recently been done. Okay. Then we have the fourth aspect of this tense, that is called the present perfect continuous. For the present perfect continuous, we have the subject plus have oblique has been plus verb ing plus object. So subject has been or have been. Has been for the third person singular subjects again, have been are with the rest of the other subjects, plural subjects, plus ing form, that is the present participle form plus object. Let us go for the examples. I have been eating rice. She has been playing football. Okay, this is about the present perfect continuous. But one more aspect that has not been referred here on this very we can say that slide, that is actually the terminology of since and for. We have the two terms that are usually being used for the present perfect continuous. Since is being used for the point of time across the timeline. Say for example, we have the I've been doing some work from morning till now. I can say that I have been doing my work. I have been doing my work since morning. Okay, that means that is a point of time. Now, if I'll consider that, say for I'll tell you one more example. Say for I have been working since 9 a.m. I have been working since 9 a.m. 9 a.m. is a point of time. It is a point of time across the timeline, so I use since for it. I have been working since 9 a.m. How long is from the since 9 a.m. to now? Say for example, this time it's 5, for example. So from 9 to 5, it is 5 hours. So I can say that I have been working for 5 hours. So when I use 5, it's a period of time. It has been limited from this and this side. So it's a chunk of time. So we use for. Even if, for example, if there is a name of the month January, I have been working since January. January is a point of time. If I since January to now, say for example there are 6-7 months, I say that I have been working for 7 months. This is the indication. That means for the point of time we use since, for the period of time we use for. Say for example, for the first example I use the point of time. I have been eating rice since morning. So I use a point of time across the timeline. Then for the second sentence, I use the period of time. She has been playing football for 1 day. For 1 day. Okay. Hope that you have understood it. I hope that you have understood and you will enjoy it. You will practice it in day-to-day life and give me feedback. That's all for today. Hope that you have a good time ahead.